Two of the most powerful things that I learned as a man, and listen to both of them, right? Is that one, the grass is greener where you water it, right? And by that I mean, like, as men, we can get caught up in some stupid shit, right? And I don't even just mean in romance or whatever. I mean in business, in life, in whatever we do. The grass is greener where you water it. But the flip side of that, the other side of that, is that I also had to learn that you have to also know which grass is worth watering. That's the part of it, right? Like, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's greener where you water it, but you have to also know which grass is worth watering. There's too much time sometimes that us as men, we spend time on stuff that we know is meaningless, that ain't gonna get nowhere, that ain't gonna be fruitful in both relationships, in work, and everything else. And us as men, we have to be more responsible for our energy, and therefore we will thus be more responsible for what we leave out in the world. You can't keep leaving a string of heartbreaks and just people that you have just have this bad impression or bad feeling because of the actions that you've made, because eventually you realize that that's not where you should have been watering it at. Right. And again, I'm not saying that some of those situations you should not have left at, but if you take a better accountability for what you're doing with your time, you will realize you should have never even started in that section of the grass anyway. And that's the power in being aware of the power that we do hold as men. And again, that's not power over anyone else. It's power over ourselves. The grass is greener where you water it, but not every shred of grass is where we should be watering, where we should be planting our seed, where we should be spending our time at. And once you understand the difference in that and start realizing better and taking a better accountability of where you put your time and effort into, and you, on top of that, you master the fact that you now understand showing up in a way that is meaningful, putting in the effort, both emotionally, physically, spiritually, all that type of stuff. When you realize that putting those things into the right places and how to do that consistently, ain't nobody can stop you. There's nobody that can stop a man that is focused, and then a man that is intentional, and then a man that has, integrity, right? Like, you have to understand how to do that, and discipline. It's way too many men that have too much potential and too much strength, but they lack the discipline that's needed to take advantage of that and to actually then plant stuff that is then going to go out and be fruitful in the world. Once we take a better accountability and better ownership of that, man, the sky really is the limit at that point.